Hey friends, thank you so much for being here today and welcome to this week's video in which we clean my garage. This was actually recorded in, I want to say May. Yes, it was recorded in May, and so it was my post-winter garage cleanup, and I waited that late because I waited for them to clean the streets first so that I wasn't bringing any gravel back into the house. So I'll give you a little background. I live in Calgary, and here they don't salt our streets. They actually lay down gravel in winter to help with traction, and so that's why there's so much gravel in my garage, because whenever I drive I bring it back home. So I waited until they cleaned the gravel off the streets and then I cleaned my garage, because then if I'd cleaned my garage first and then there's still gravel in the streets, it'll end up in my garage anyway. So that's why I waited, because I know lots of people do spring cleaning like in April. Well, first of all, April is not like anybody's idea of spring here in Calgary. Like, you still get lots of snow and it's not warm enough for me to be doing this kind of work in April. And second of all, the roads are still full of gravel, so it makes no sense to clean your car and then clean your garage and then track all the gravel back in. So anyway, that's what we're doing today, cleaning out my garage. As you guys can see, we're getting more and more caught up. I'm actually maybe 3 or 4 videos away from being in real time. So thank you for sticking with me as I bring you this content, which I had, filmed earlier, and I was going through some personal mental health issues and I didn't feel up to posting and putting myself in a vulnerable state. But now that I can handle it, I appreciate you guys giving me the space to share my life with you and hopefully motivate somebody else to get some cleaning done. So I know this is not a spring cleaning video. Well, it is and it isn't, because most people are already done with spring cleaning. So I thought I would share the relevancy of posting it now. Now, on a normal year, I usually clean my garage 2 times. I clean it in the spring to get rid of the winter gunk, and I usually also clean it in the fall to get ready for winter, where I can park my car inside. So I hope this motivates you for the second part of this cleaning ordeal, which is the fall time, to make some space so you can put your car inside. Now, I said in a normal year, because I was traveling this whole summer, my garage did not get dirty this summer, because, well, I wasn't there and my car was just in the garage, and so there wasn't an accumulation of stuff. So this year there will not be a fall cleaning for me, because there won't need to be one, but I'm hoping to motivate somebody who needs to now then get rid of all their summer clutter and reorganize their garage into a way where they can put their vehicle there in winter.
But I don't need your help, get out of my way.
Alright friends, it was also really dusty, and I recognize that and I acknowledge that. However, if I went straight to washing this with water, it would have made a muddy mess, and that to me seemed to have would have been harder to clean than dealing with a little bit of dust and then spraying it with water to get it all nice and clean. So I see the dust, and because I'm not doing this all day every day, I didn't think I really needed like protective equipment like a mask or anything. But if you are doing stuff where you're working with dust regularly, please protect yourself and your lungs, and don't be like me. Close the door, because the wind was blowing from the garage door and blowing straight into the house with all this dust. So when I went inside, it was so dusty, which I then had to clean up. So make sure you close your house door so that all the dust doesn't blow into your house while you're doing garage work. So some of the gravel / mud was really stuck on to my floor because like you drive over it and it gets compacted. So that's why I was using my foot to kind of agitate it off, because I guess my broom isn't stiff enough. The bristles aren't stiff enough, so it wasn't really doing it. But I just noticed that if I rubbed my foot on it, it loosened, and then I could pick it all up. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just because like you guys, I don't know if you understand, like I've done it once before where I've just sprayed water onto it and it was such a mucky, muddy mess that it took so much water to get it clean and so much effort. So this time I tried to do it this way. 10 out of 10 will be doing it this method again, where I sweep it first. And like I said, if you're really concerned about the dust, this is something I do once a year, just once a year. So it's not like an everyday thing. So I know I keep repeating, but as I'm watching this footage, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of dust, and it is quite concerning how much dust it is, and that's why I'm kind of reassuring you that it's not an everyday thing. And my son with the respiratory issues was not even home at this time, and my daughter was upstairs napping, so it was really just me having to deal with it. But can you see how much was stuck on that I had to like go and rub out with my foot? It's a lot more than I thought. I was surprised as I was, sweeping it up, and when I picked it all up, you see that box where I'm putting it, I think it ended up being just about half of it was filled with gravel and dirt. So it was quite a mess in here, and it felt so good to get it cleaned up. And just, we put our bikes up here in the summer, and like I also do a lot of bulk produce shopping, so I also put it here in the summer while I'm waiting to preserve it. So I just like my garage to be nice and clean for the season. I also wanted to check in with you guys. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you back in the swing of things with your family? Back to school routines? Are you getting that, more cemented? We just started school last week. Was our first full week of school. Well, except for Monday, that was a holiday. And so we're kind of slowly getting back into the rhythm of things, but I know that was a challenging week trying to figure it all out. But I hope you guys are doing good. Please leave me a comment and let me know how you're doing. I'm honestly really curious and want to know if you guys are all right, and if you guys are doing good. And if it's something you want to tell me and you don't necessarily want to share with the class, you could just head on over to my Instagram, Doing Life with Damaris. Send me a DM. I would love to hear from you guys on Instagram too. I'm trying to be more active on Instagram. I'm kind of a sporadic Instagrammer, but I'm trying to be more consistent, and that's a guaranteed way for a private message to reach me. So just reach out, say hi, and let me know how you guys are doing.
Oh, I feel so alive as I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. 'Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. 'Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way.
this time I might go out with my friends. And I don't want your sad blue eyes. You know everything about me, like I need my territory. So why are you still so needy? You're in over your head. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude. Don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break. 'Cause you love drama, forget the karma. No, you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, but now you're so rude. 'Cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama. You love drama. Funny how it changed in a matter of time. First you were so easy, but now I can't even get through to your mind. 'Cause you don't wanna listen. I know everything about you, like it's hard for you to be true. Oh, funny how it changed in a matter of time. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude. Don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break. 'Cause you love drama, forget the karma. No, you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, but now you're so rude. 'Cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama. You love drama.
I've been losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the
Alright friends, we have now made it to the end of the video, which ended up with me putting things back and trying to find new spots for my broom and dustpan, which I did spray off, so they're now clean and ready for use. Inside or outside, they're nicely clean. And thank you so much for being here. I know I say this all the time, but I appreciate you showing up to, be and spend time with me every week. I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. And I hope you find some motivation in today's content. And I hope that you enjoyed today's content. If you did, please like and share this video. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're not new to my channel but you have not yet subscribed, please do so, as this helps out my channel and it lets you know when I put out more content. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you so much. Have a great week.